So today I will analyze a little page and show you what kind of results we can drive. We took over the page in October, and previously there was another agency that was helping the account generate revenue on the page. And for this account we only did the chatting because the creator only wanted the chatting at that time, so we only provided it and we started in October. Here, the September, you can see the previous performance of the agency. So it's not that great, really. I mean, they haven't maxed out the account at all, and there's pretty much potential up there, which we, basically made. Like, we made way more money. We extracted way more out of the subscribers, sometimes even hitting, almost 9K days, 8K days, something like that, while having the exact same traffic almost. Here you can see also defense. This account made like approximately like $1,000 in subscriptions, in new subs revenue. And here, if you look at that, we also have $1,300 subscription revenue. So you can see how the subs were looking like. Sometimes really barely getting any subs, but still making good money, like still making decent money in October. And we also did the same for November, or similar results. So you can see that it's really working, and really working also for a longer period of time. So what are the key mistakes that the previous agency made? So essentially they didn't identify high spenders correctly, because if you identify high spenders correctly and you really get everything out of them, you will always have like these spikes, because these sales are always from one person most likely, or a handful of persons. So most likely, if you have, let's say, a flatter chart without any like serious big spikes, like you won't had a proper milking session with the subscriber. And the previous agency didn't have that, or they didn't have that a lot of the times. So they didn't identify it correctly. Also, they were extremely lazy during the chats when outreaching to subscribers. So all the time, if you open a new chat, you have to put in some effort to really get money out of the people. But in that case, the agency really didn't put any effort into it, and the chatters were really lazy about it. What did we do different? So we identified all the spenders, and we are really trying to offer stuff all the time, right? At the first time, the most amount of people say no to the offer, but if you just don't give up and keep on trying to sell them things, eventually they're going to buy. But for that, you really need to have a system, a structure in place that is also rewarding the chatters for being like really aggressive and offering also these kind of offerings, right? That the fan is eventually buying it after the 7th time if we offer them something. And this is essentially what we did. We never gave up and always offered things. We reached out to every single subscriber with good offers, and every big spender with, let's say, a personal outreach message. And we milked the page extremely good, and also built very good high spenders, as you can see here. If we click on the best fans in October, we got 30K out of one person. Also the same for, if you do last 30 days, also 70K for another. So if you really milk them, you will get always, doesn't matter how many subs you have, you will always get some extremely big spenders. Then also, if you feel like your chatting it is bad and you don't have like these kind of whales on your page, and you're not seeing like these upsells all the time, like you can see here when we took over the page on October 1st, if you're like seeing it like that, you're probably not making enough money on the page. Like, you could be doing way more. You're not having the right techniques and systems, and probably your incentives are set wrong with the chatters in a bad way, which causes them to slack. Like, in your head, you have probably the best system ever, and you know how to chat, but the chatters are not executing it. And if they're executing it, they're not executing it disciplined every single day. And if you're not making that happen, this will all lead to bad results, no matter how good your strategy in your head is.